Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. We are starting off the game with First Blood, and I will let somebody else get a kill there. And anyways, yeah, so today we are playing... Sorry, I'm just trying to readjust my chair. We are playing Leblanc into a set, it looks like, for some reason. I don't know why Yone is not mid lane, but that's the way it be. So we're versus that guy. The early game was kind of strange because my passive procced when I was getting initiated on, and I let my passive run this way and I ran the opposite way, and for some reason that actually confused Yone and Set, and we got a really favorable trade-off because of that. How LeBlanc functions is that you are a champion that mostly is a damage dealer through your W, but also it's not because of the W dealing damage itself, but because it's just such a good mobility ability. So, how it works is that your W dashes forwards and you leave a mark where you were previously. If you use it again, you will go back to that mark. You almost always want to W and then immediately go back in a lot of cases during level 1. Because in most situations, there's no way that you can do much besides just... this is my fault, but, I mean, in the end, I can still, like, W back and just be fine here. Anyways, how my champion works is that you want to try to hit them without being hit back, like, ever. Because your champion, the amount of damage that she does is good, but you're pretty squishy and vulnerable when you get hit. So you have to be, like, worried about that. He is pretty low, of course. He's dead here. Got him. That was, like, not really too challenging of a kill. We just had to, kill him with, using our Q. So anyways, how to go over, like, how LeBlanc works besides the W. Your passive is something that, only procs if you're below, like, 40%, where you will create a mirror image of yourself. It's not really the most useful thing. It's, like, okay. You can control the clone with, Alt right-click, but... in most cases, I would say if you're new to LeBlanc, you shouldn't really worry about it. You should just let it do its own thing. My Q is point and click damage. It marks somebody, and if I expend the mark, it does crazy damage, so... what I want to do is I want to land another ability onto him after putting Q, and then it will break the mark and deal the damage again, which does a lot. And my E is a snare. It does not go through minions. And it has two parts where it attaches, and then they have to stay within the range of it attaching to them within a certain time to get hit by a damage again, and then finally snare them. And that means that the second part of the E is quite strong with... she should die here easily. So I get double buffs off that. That's insane. You're probably not going to be able to collect this wave, so I'm going to take this. LeBlanc is a champion that is pretty dang good in solo queue if you really know her limits, and she's a champion that you have to rely on getting fed to be able to win games because she has a ridiculously strong kit for getting strong, but once you, like, get fed, you can't just outright win the game. There's a lot of champions that, like, are weaker early on, like Orianna, Syndra, and even, like, maybe Hui or something, but those champions all will usually be a better team fighter later on, unless you're Giga fed, and you have to do, like, pick plays over and over again. Holy crap, dude. He's so fortunate that my auto attack didn't kill him there. I dodged so many of his Qs as well, but we were able to outplay him. I landed Q into... what? I can push out this next wave, actually. Because LeBlanc pushes very, very fast. Anyways, so with my champion, The general idea is you use W forward to, like, initiate or get near them. Use your snare or your Q. Your Q will always land your snare, you never know. And if you can consistently land those abilities with the Q and the snare, your cooldowns are, like, somewhat low on the W and Q, and you can, like, wait around, and, like, if W's gonna be up soon, but your Q is up, you can Q and then use W afterwards. So it's about proccing your Q marks and then, like, stalling around your CDs. Your ultimate just copies your last used ability. I might die here. Oh, he has flash. Well played to him. I wanted to go back mid. I thought Aurora would honestly go back top, but I think that I didn't ping anything because I never really wanted to go top versus him. That's okay, though. It's my mistake. I wanted to do a short trade onto him, but honestly, Yone's kind of just, like, so brain dead for, like, I just get lethal tempo, ooga booga, I kill you with, like, I just will run you down without needing any, like, requirement of skill, but he got me. Well played to him. He gets a massive amount of stuff. Oh, wait, can I kill this guy? Probably not. Actually, I do. I was able to snare him, keep him locked down. Don't use my Q until his shield expires. Use my Ignite as the finishing. There's no way I would have been able to kill him without that. And we get another kill for us. Very nice. I'm just gonna hit the plate and then back away. I'm pretty fed. Bot lane's also winning, and they're playing Lethality Varus, so that's pretty sick, because Lethality Varus, in my opinion, is, like, pretty useless in many of my games, because they usually fall behind and they never come back. But hey, this guy's fed, so that means that he's definitely gonna be useful, because Lethality Varus does deal a lot when he, isn't behind, for sure. Yone's probably dead here, well played. And then to trade versus this guy, like, he has his like pull in ability, and then he also has his W shield and his auto attacks. So he has only a few abilities that are really that scary. So the thing that I want to be doing is honestly probably rotating bot and just making sure that this guy doesn't get dove. I think that's honestly the best thing to do. Because I'm worried that he's gonna die because, like, they were rotating on him, but looks like that's not gonna happen. I can't clear out that ward fast enough. I'll get collapsed on too fast, and I don't really want to do that. I just wanted to see if there was a ward in there. I should have probably looked inside before putting down my own because I wasted it, but oh well. Just dealing a little bit of poke damage to him. So, how the combo works is that I went on him, and I used my snare, and I landed everything, and then I backed away immediately. And then after I backed away, I snared him again, because I already landed one snare. Huh. If Bard ultied back here, that would have been so crazy. I would have been able to survive, but I'm not really sure why, it felt like I didn't W over the rocks, and it stunned me. I thought that I definitely positioned myself in a better position. That's okay, though. We've already been getting so fed that I should be good for the rest of the game to, like, do stuff with the advantage that I have. So, Leblanc, your ultimate is a very, very, very short CD and costs no mana, so you want to be kind of using it after you're level 6 all the time. I don't have Ultimate Hunter, and it already is a super, super low CD of only 37 seconds. And it will get even shorter as you put more points into it. Level 11 spike on LeBlanc is really crazy because you're able to have a 30-second CD, so it's like comparable to like a Lux Ultimate. Plus, because it costs 0 mana, it's just like, oh, okay. So I'm just gonna snare again. here. I just poked that guy for a little bit of damage. Because I just land my W. It was QW, though, to, like, expend the mark again, because the whole entire point of this champion is just, like, Q damage plus W mobility. The snare is just whatever. And we have a huge advantage everywhere right now. I'm going to try to rotate bot to see if I can maybe kill Alistar, because if Alistar does kill my teammate here, I'd be totally down to get the kill afterwards, but if he doesn't die, then there's not really that reason to go down, so I just won't. I'll just go back to doing this. I missed my snare. I think that we just try to kill this Yone topside, because I don't like that he's just able to push up like this. I'll try to kill him at least. Because Belveth can probably just kill him now. I'll just take the plant, and then I'll take the CS. Wow, he flashed? Can you actually survive with your flash, though? I'm pretty sure you're still dead. Yeah, the thing is that now he burned his flash and died, so, like, he really lost a lot from that mistake that he just made. For itemization, we have normally just massive AP and flat pen. Those are the things that you should be building. Because your base damages and AP ratios are pretty good. The Q does 80% total. This does 80% as well. Your E is 125. If you can land both parts of it, that is. Your E is kind of ridiculous. Leblanc E is not only an amazing CC ability. The guy who chased Leblanc alone? Bro, yeah, honestly, he did chase Leblanc alone. That maybe wasn't shown during the beginning of the game. So that guy dies again. The reason why this guy is dying so quickly is that I have played a lot of Leblanc in the past, and I understand the limits of this champion, and at level 11, the amount of damage that, like, your E does is so bonkers, because it already has, as I mentioned, a 125% AP ratio. So, like, the total damage is 235 plus 482, so that's, like, 750 damage with these items. If I was playing Lux or something at level 11 with that amount of AP, my ultimate would hit for, like, probably, like, 650-ish, so it's, like, stronger than that, and that's, like, not counting I have other abilities, too. I know Lux has other abilities, too, but I don't know. It's just really, really insane how much burst damage you have on this champion. I consider her really, really nuts for, just, like, once you get this advantage, you can kill Squishy so quickly. But what's kind of funny is, I guess this guy's not really that squishy. I mean, he literally has a Stride Breaker. But I'm just a champion that is too powerful. And even if he doesn't have that. Snare him. I'm just going to snare him again and hold his die. Just using the 2 chains to get him. That person dies, this person dies, I can come down here, this person dies too. I mean, this game's just, like, completely over. Because everybody's winning so dang hard. The only person alive right now is Yone, but I could imagine I could even maybe kill him instantly with how fed I am. I almost have 300 AP at 14 minutes. Your Q, you can use it to last hit minions as well, because your Q... Nice, I was able to kill that guy because you're stunned. If I stayed in range of that person, she would have died too, but I decided that it's not really worth it with how fed I am. I didn't want to accidentally, like, throw. That would have been so funny if I killed her right at the very end. But anyways, that was LeBlanc mid lane. That definitely is a ideal outcome of, like, getting fed and extending your lead and trying to help out other lanes, and then, like, extending your lead even further when I was able to get back versus the set. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary on it. You are supposed to be winning early game, so like it sucks that the game didn't get to last longer to showcase what more I could have done, but the whole entire point of this champion in the first place is to get fed and try to close out quickly. Even though her late game isn't even that bad, this is the person I played against. You can see that they play a lot of set, and their worst game recently was versus me. But it's also because he probably doesn't play set mid. He probably plays set top lane and was just auto-filled. But yeah, at least we got to show what I can do on this champion versus somebody who is very understanding of his own champion. All right, stay tuned for game 2. I'm going to try to get another game of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Leblanc. This was a terrible trade. So, we are playing versus Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol, he holds down Q, that's how he damages people. That's basically the only way he can damage you. And he does like this like exploding burst if he does it on you for a little bit. For me, we want to try to proc electrocute and back away. So my first W, it missed, and that's what made the trade so bad. But we just want to be using it over and over again when we can, when we have it available, because the best way to, like, of course, get, like, a favorable trade on this guy is that I just need to consistently get him low so my Ignite will eventually kill them. They're just going to try to hit me a little bit. I mean, so far it's whatever. I'm trying to block their ability because I know that they want to do stuff. Okay, use my W, and if he's gonna try to base here, I think I'm gonna try to base with him, because the thing is that they got, like, barely any farm, and their base is maybe gonna be worse than mine. Even if they sell boots, or sell a potion, they probably can't even buy boots, so they only got a control board, and we burned TP early on, so I'm okay with this, because even though I'm gonna come back and be slightly under-leveled, all I need to do is do that again. So the idea is we just put Q, try to detonate it, but also be patient with, like, making sure that we do land our ability no matter what, because if we don't land our ability, it's a big deal. We have to make sure that we, like, land our W by getting in range of him, and we will be taking a trade back when we do that. Like, right here, I'll do Electrocute. He might use W forward to, like, trade versus me more aggressively. I thought it would be more free than it was, but I failed it. This person will die, but I'm, like, in a really strange position here, because I died to, like, one more Q hit. Holy crap. Okay, well, my wave is, like, giga bad, but Asol doesn't have TP. I know that this might get me killed here, but I'm gonna greet it because, like, I got a lot of the EXP and I kind of, like, shoved it. So if she wants to do something, now she's sticking around, so it wastes her time and wastes her HP. I don't know, so I feel like that's fine. What happened is that I waited for Aurelion Sol to use Q to try to kill his my teammate, and when he did that, he can't immediately, like, swap targets because there's, like, a travel time when he uses his Q. So I just went forward, pressed Q, E, and I landed Q, and my E landed, so my Q detonated, and that's what killed Aurelion Sol there. I tried bursting the Trundle because I already was, like, on the Trundle with all my abilities, so I felt like it would be easier to kill him than the other person. I guess Zach kind of bursted Aurelion Sol quickly, but that's whatever. I'm just trying to shove it underneath turret. I mean, I'm gonna be losing a ton of EXP here because of what Karma did, but there's not much I can really do about it. We want to still probably harass kind of hard if I can. Like, even if it's just, like, a short trade like this, where they just don't get their Q mark off, I can at least do a quick little trade, and then just, like, hopefully I can continue the pressure, because we don't want to let up on being very aggressive with Ws. Doesn't matter if we're down farm. We've already gotten what we wanted, which is just some kills for ourselves, because just having a little bit of a gold advantage can go a long way on this champ. Urgot wants to dive top lane. I guess I can, like, start rotating up just in case if, that Kale stays, but if she doesn't stay, then I doubt we can really do anything about it. And it seems that she's already gone. Man, I'm gonna miss so much farm mid lane for being up here, but I honestly thought that when she would come back, we could just kill her. So I'm kind of sad that I just went up here for literally no reason. Huh. I guess that it must be warded. Like, there's actually no explanation for, like, why she would not be here unless she knew that I was there and she realizes that she's just gonna get dove if she steps up. I sacrificed a wave, which did make it so I would miss CS, but the thing is that she did too. Like, and I feel like, for me, I've already gotten an advantage, so I'm hoping that that just sets Kale so far behind that maybe it still is okay, since, I don't know, now, how is she going to function versus Urgot being so underleveled, no? I feel like that's a huge thing for us. I'm on the way to whatever this is. I'm gonna see if I can help out, but could be challenging because Ace Hole will arrive and then that will happen. I kill one. I'll try to back away. He'll deal some damage to me, but I should be able to just walk this way and be able to escape just barely. So we got a kill. I mean, it's not the most effective thing that happened. This is going to be one of those games where I, like, can show how LeBlanc is crazy early on, but then, like, Aurelion Soul will become powerful no matter what. Like, the chances of me stopping this guy from being strong this game is pretty slim. He's already pretty strong just off of just getting a single assist, and he's been farming okay, because all that really matters for him is just getting the team fight stage and then just doing crazy damage with what he has available. I need to definitely go by. I shouldn't let this clone hit him. Because if he Qs my clone, I think that he gets a bunch of Stardust, because Aurelion Soul is a stacking champion, and one of the ways that he stacks very easily is through that. Actually, you know what? I can maybe kill this guy if I land everything. If I, like, chain him. Because he has no ultimate too, right? Because he used on my teammate. I'm just trying to scare him. Even if it means that, like, I can't do much. What matters is that I land chain. But if I miss chain, then it's a big deal. No, the last freaking hit, dude. This guy's gonna live with, like, 1 HP, just because I needed to have one single auto attack onto him, but it was kind of greedy what I did. I also bought something to go for Malignance, or, like, I bought this Blasting Wand. I didn't mean to buy this. I just bought it immediately because for some reason I was like, you know what, let's see if we can, like, deal more damage with this, but there's no way that that would even deal more damage. It's not like Ignite is affected by how much EP you have. Whoops. That's okay. You know, Malignance on LeBlanc isn't even that bad. I've tried it before. It's okay. Dude, this guy it has also the wave slow pushing back towards them again. That's so frustrating, but in the end, not much that we can really do. We should definitely dive top lane here with our team just to try to shut this guy down, because it doesn't matter if we die and we throw and then we become further behind. What matters is that we just continue pressuring. All that matters is that we continue helping out the team with the stuff. I did not intend to, unfortunately, get hit there. I was trying to not get hit by the turret. That was a mistake by me. It's okay, though. Damn. The Kaisa damage is kind of insane, isn't it? I'm going to start rotating bot, but... Oh, Aurelion Soul did not rotate bot all the way? I thought that he was for sure going to rotate down to try to kill my team, but I guess not. I was going to go down to try to kill Karma, but it's probably not worth it at this point, so I'm just going to go back mid. It's all going fine so far. They have Rylai's. Rylai's is very big power spike for Aurelion Soul. Massive power spike. Because now his Q can slow. So if he ever uses his W to try to chase, which is his, like, dashy move, where he flies, he can, like, run you down and get a huge amount of damage onto you when he does it. So you have to be kind of careful about that. Yeah, like, even here, it's just, like, crazy damage. Holy crap, almost died, but we lived just barely. I got a big chunk onto him, even though he got a big chunk onto me back. I have my Malignance in base, which I'm gonna go get. And I did chunk him that maybe if he tries to rotate to help out his team, he can't anymore, which is huge. Yeah, he somehow looped all the way around my team. I'm gonna try to help out with this. I feel like there is no way that he would rotate over to try to stop it, though, because if he did, he'd probably just die, since he was kind of low. Aurelion Soul's getting Giga Strong, and that's just the way it be sometimes. Also, Urgot died topside, and I don't know how. But that's okay. I'm going to try to kill her for you, I guess. It's not going to be easy to kill her either because she's fast. That's the annoying part about playing against a Kayle. You're dead. And unless that saves you, I guess. Nope, I got her on the last tick of Ignite. So, I used my ultimate on top of her, but that didn't kill her because it put her in a strange position. Okay, we're fine here. The Trundle uses ultimate. And I snapped back to my previous R, and my W came back up. Because your WCD starts when you first cast it, and it gets very confusing tracking, for the enemy that is, your CDs, because even though it visually shows usually like a more of a red color for your ultimate, so they can kind of track that, it still gets kind of confusing, because I like used W recently, and then I used R, and then I ran away, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna step back up, but then my W came back up, and I already had Q mark on her, so then I hit her with it, and she's like, oh, wait a second. I try to poke him a little bit with Malignance. I mean, our ultimate CD is 30 seconds. You can always, like, do trades by Q chaining, but it's super, super, super risky that you might get initiated on when you do that. Like, every single time that I do this, they could W forward and do this. Okay, I have to flash that. Like, see how... And even that I'm explaining it, you would probably be like, okay, so why did you do it? Well, the thing is that every single player is different with, like, how optimal or how good they are at seeing windows of opportunity when they could punish me for doing something. And in my case, I feel like there's no way that we win this. It's just an instant loss. And in my case, I feel like there's no way that, I would say that it's good for us. Anyway, so I just wanted to test it on them, so... I wanted to see if, it would be enough to be able to, like, punish, and they don't see the window, and they can't punish me back, but clearly it was a bit too much for me to handle. The Malignant Spy is making me a little bit sad, but it's okay. I have my Sork Boots in base. I made them use Q at least. Punishing this guy seems challenging. I chain once. I chain again. Nice. So, I mean, as you can see, if we get 2 chains onto somebody, it's almost like a guaranteed kill. One of the most annoying things about playing against LeBlanc, which I also despise a lot, which is you have a dash, and if you mess up your dash, you usually are completely fine. And if you land chain and a gank is happening, most champions in the game instantly die. Like, you just are so broken. For fights. For, like, CC. So I just feel like it's just such a ridiculous champion for, like, yeah, I go in, and if I mess up, I don't get punished, and if you get hit by something, you instantly get punished so hard and just lose. I feel like it's just so insane that that's a thing. Oh my gosh. They use Aurelion Soul Ultimate. Okay, got it. Yeah, Leblanc is so mobile, I don't know why they thought that I would just die there or something, but I had my ultimate the whole time, so we got to burn a pretty big ultimate from Aurelion Soul, which is good, right? This game has had pretty good understanding of a beginner LeBlanc game, and I know that I'm not a beginner. Like, this whole entire point is like to try to teach people like how to play a champion like optimally. But I've made mistakes that are beginner like with actually, I mean, Karma holding that wave was such a big deal. I don't know. I think that if I was to like teach a new player how to play LeBlanc, I would like really not care about low CS numbers, and I would care more about trying to just be part of many fights all the time. But it's sometimes, if you do it all the time, you can get into a rut where you put yourself so far behind CS-wise and EXP-wise that you can't come back and you can't side lane very well, which is bad. The best LeBlanc games is when you can get fed and you're CSing well and you're also roaming all the time, but definitely the best way to play it is that I would rather have a new LeBlanc player. I feel like the limits of the champion are more from understanding how impactful you can be with your kit and being part of every single fight compared to just having high CS. They're all here, but I'm not like using my ultimate because I was hoping that I can use it to like kill Ezreal or something, but it's just not gonna work. I don't even know if this is warded or not. It's warded everywhere, bro. There's like no freaking way. And Urgot's also coming bot lane, so that means that nobody's gonna be going top, which is so awkward for me because you literally have TP, so this is like super bad by Urgot. Whoa. We really are just fighting or trying to fight everywhere, I guess, but I don't think that's really going to be working. We can try to hit mid as a team, I guess, while they try to take top. I mean, this is still fine, I suppose. I was thinking about going on Ezreal there, but the window of opportunity for that just seemed not really that feasible. Nice, dude. That was a really good Zac engage. Holy crap, nice. I'm glad I was able to follow him up at least a little bit. I mean, I don't have the best way of following that up because of how far away I was, but I had double distortion, and double distortion is pretty significant. Damn, our ultimate CD really is going to be one of the shortest ultimate CDs I think that I'll ever have on LeBlanc, because I never go Malignance on this champ. We right now it's 23 seconds, and that's not even max level. At max level, it goes down to 16 seconds. That's funny. Oh my gosh. I'll try to use my ultimate way more frequently, I guess. Even if it just means this... The reason why I'm not using my distortion forward is, honestly, I think that I'm not even going to hit them with it. Like, Ezreal can E away, and I also am going to probably get hit by them back a little bit, and I felt like the trade versus me was going to be so much worse that I just didn't even want to bother. So that's why I have not been really using my ultimate very aggressively, because I'm concerned. This guy also went Merc Treads, which makes it even more challenging for me to play the game. I almost killed Ezreal, he's 1 HP. I tried to pretend that I was somebody else. The Zac is going in, dude. Oh my goodness. I think I just burned that guy's flash, right? I'm chaining this guy. I cannot chain him, but that's okay. She dies. I still have my ultimate back up now. I mean, in the end, it still worked out for the team, I guess. So that's good. If we wanted to do this, we'd probably have to do it with only Kai'Sa. Man, no matter where I go, it feels like there's another person there to like take farm with me rather than me having my own lane to farm, which is annoying me. Cool. We just double chained the Trundle, and then he was sitting in my Malignance pool, and I mean, my Malignance pool isn't the most amount of damage ever, but it's still enough, even though he has Spectre's Cowl, so I was able to burn everything onto him. My ultimate's already coming back up. That's so ridiculous. I'm chaining again. 2 chains. She's snared. See, this is like the annoying part of LB, where I'm just like trying to always be part of stuff, even when I'm low. Where I can just find little tiny pathways where I can just snare somebody for my team, because you can play her as a burst, and you should, but there's another way of playing her, kind of, which is just... Versus the people who are way tankier and, like, you can't burst them, you can still do 2 chains to keep them locked down for your teammates to follow you up, and... I mean, 2 chains is really ridiculous. It feels as though it's kind of like a longer than 3-second crowd control, because how your chain works is that it's a delayed effect, so you attach it to them, and then they're gonna get snared in 1.5 seconds, and then you attach the other one, and it'll be 1.5 seconds again, but... A lot of times they're going to move for like a quarter of a second, because you don't try to like keep them completely snared in place. You just like use it back to back, but there's like a tiny gap close, but I don't know. It just feels really, 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 really ridiculous. Delayed crowd control in League is something that I used to explain all the time when I played LeBlanc and Zoe all the time on my YouTube, but Zoe Sleep is another delayed CC effect, and delayed CC is so bonkers to set up your teammates. Lilia's ultimate is also another crazy one, I guess. I'm just trying to see what I can possibly do here. See, like, Urgot's taking, like, mid lane farm because he wants to beat her dragon and stuff, but, like, I'm in such a strange position, dude. Because I don't feel like I can go side lane, because if I go top lane, it would be so grief, because I don't have TP or anything. I mean, we could just do the dragon, I suppose. It seems that they're not going to contest it, so I guess that's okay. We can just use our ultimate just to, like, poke. Like that. So Aurelion Sol's almost dead. Okay, Aurelion Sol's dead because he got hit by Urgot. Yeah, LeBlanc is besides burst, but you're also, like, a poke champion, especially with how low CD or ulti is. I like to do double distortion poke, usually, and the reason why is because double distortion poke... Oh, my team is trying to do something, but it looks like they're probably going to win without me. I don't think that they need my help with... Aurelion Sol is one of their strongest members. Another thing is that Kayle was mid, and that means that she's not down there, and I don't know, it's still a numbers advantage for my team. I'm just trying to make it so I can get strong myself, really, at this point, because I've been neglecting going side lane and farming. But yeah, it's going pretty well right now. I guess since my team really wants to do this, I should just stick around. There's no reason for me to base. Aurelion Soul might try to come in, but the thing is that this is already dead, so by the time that he gets here, it's probably just not even going to be happening, probably. So I'm just going to leave here, happy with the outcome of everything that's happening. I'm going to go Void Staff next because they have a lot of magic resist on quite a few people. Like, Trundle is going to have a ton. This guy has Merc Treads, and he's building a Banshees, Karma as well. I just want to have that now, really. We can still go side lane. I'm up levels significantly now. It's been a big change. If she doesn't ulti herself immediately, I always one-shot. So the only way she ever beats me there is that she needed to make sure that she didn't get hit. I use my W to also face check because if I do this, then I can always try to snap back afterwards. You can't kill me. I am too mobile as a character, bro. I'm gonna maybe do something risky because I just want to see if I can like convince him to go for me, but it might end up bad. I'm being a bit of a psychopath with my movement because I could get myself killed at any point, but regardless, I'm still just doing it because I know that if I do this, my team is still mid lane shoving. So every single moment I keep them interested as if they could kill me is a moment that we're just getting more mid. This is a kind of a big deal. No, I'm sorry. I didn't land my R. She flashed it. Bummer. I probably could have killed. That's okay, though. We got what we wanted, which is just pressure. I'm not going to stick around any longer because I don't like how low I am. So I'm just going to leave. We'll just get back onto the map. Yeah, our team comp is pretty dang good, honestly. We have a pretty nice way of engaging. I guess Trundle is supposed to be pretty dang good into Zac if you're good with Pillar, because you can actually interrupt Zac E pretty consistently with your Pillar, but I haven't really seen him do that a single time, so. This might be warded here. I was hoping to like just go for Karma, but I guess it's just not really possible. I just want to make sure that I get the cannon, because the most important thing for me right now is getting my Void Staff. Just looking around the map, seeing if there's anything that I can maybe attempt. Otherwise, I'll just go back bot lane and just start shoving again. Our 15-second ultimate CD is so ridiculous, dude. No! My Q damage is so pathetic. I really thought that I was going to be able to do more. Let's just get his Banshees. That's the first step of course, fighting anybody that has it. So his Banshees is now down. I use my Q to secure that. My team is hardcore pushing top, and Aurelion Soul might try to go up there to like help out his team. But if he does that, then I can push out bot. So the best thing I can do is just continue pressuring to keep him down here so my team just wins. Because they don't need me to win, probably. I miss? I deserve to be killed. Kill me. Actually deserve to be killed. That was a free solo kill if I wasn't the worst LeBlanc player that ever to exist. Like, that's how you can kill people, though. Isn't that kind of nuts? Like, this guy has 1, 2, 3.5, and that's what I have, like, equal gold. But, I don't know. He's also a champion that does such good damage, but in a 1v1, your potential for what you can do is so high. I did Distortion forward ultimate, and then I did big damage, and I went back to the original one, and all I had to do was use Distortion again because Distortion came back up. And I would have been able to kill easily in a 1v1, but I just like messed up and missed straight up. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of that's why like LeBlanc is a good side laner. She is able to just do really stupid, very aggressive things, and then do the aggressive thing immediately again. Being able to do it over and over again is just so ridiculous for this champion. I thought I was going to miss cannon there. Holy crap. So yeah, ultimate CD still very short and stuff. Just looking around, seeing if I could find anybody, putting down some good vision control so we can also watch rotations between lanes, because having deep vision like over here, we can watch rotation from top lane into their own jungle for picks. It's a very effective thing. We have Cloud Dragon Soul. I would say that the chance of us winning this game is very, very, very high. The chance of us losing, if you want to know like how we can lose, you can normally easily tell just by like looking at enemy team comp. They have an Aurelion Soul and a Kayle. That's it. If Aurelion Soul lands a good ultimate that like kills everybody, then maybe that's the only chance of us losing. I can't imagine any other way besides like a crazy ASOL ult specifically. I don't think Aurelion Soul's abilities besides his ultimate really matter that much. They are rotating top and stuff, so I'm trying to be very patient because I don't want to be the person that gets caught. Oh, I missed my R. That sucks. But it still seems okay because Kaisa is just dealing like massive damage here. Yeah, now the game's just over, so GG. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed game 2. I made a lot of mistakes, but I still got to showcase what you're able to do with LeBlanc regardless of the mistakes early game. She just dies. Damn, my ultimate's already back up. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, GG. GG. I wonder if our damage delta is going to even look that good, or if it's going to be like kind of mediocre. I'm kind of curious on that. Oh, it's Meteos. I didn't even realize that my Zac is Meteos this game. Cool. So we did second most damage. Decent amount. We did a little bit more than Aurelion Soul. And that was with us putting ourselves in a pretty terrible situation, but it doesn't matter. I still played towards my champion's strengths to make myself useful. And I will see you guys in next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to Arena. I accidentally used some rerolls. That was my mistake. I should have probably recorded before I did that. But we are starting off with not really the best augments in my opinion. I think I might take Don't Blink, but Slap Around does give adaptive, which could be okay too. What Don't Blink is that percent damage, which is pretty nice. I will say increasing percentage amounts is pretty significant, but it's dependent on how much faster I am than them. And I don't remember if doing a snare is considered something that lowers movement speed. It does not. I just looked at his movement speed that entire fight, and it does not work that way. So that's good to know. He'll probably, like, try to dash away or, like, use the thing. It doesn't really matter to me, though. Because they're just kind of screwed now. I don't think that they can escape this situation that they're in. So this did 31 damage, and it's because the thing is that my movement speed is really, really slow. Why do I have bonus movement speed right now, though? That was weird. I don't even think that there's many things that would be very good for LeBlanc to get more movement speed. I mean, I technically could go Rylai's and stuff, I guess. If I was to get Talisman, Talisman could roll a massive amount of movement speed. So I guess that could also be decent. I don't know. I mean, there's stuff that gives a little bit of movement speed, but a little bit of movement speed isn't that much to make it so Don't Blink is going to be super effective. I'll take Prismatic. Screw it. Let's risk it. See, this gives more movement speed, I guess, but I feel like the magic pen is probably still more valuable than anything else because I still want to be dealing a lot. The AP ratio of LeBlanc, I believe, is just like... oh, wait, no. My W does less. My W AP ratio is 10% less than Summoner's Rift. I didn't even realize that. Huh. Alright. They have a Zed and a Syndra. The Syndra has Silver Sacrifice, so she's going to be full HP, unlike us being at half because of the Ambessa champion thing. I did make her waste her ability, I guess. Okay, he's 1 HP, but he's not dead. And I'm also 1 HP, so it's kind of awkward right now. I was able to use Q on him 1 single time. I don't think it was probably enough to be able to win, though. Oh, she's walking into Aphelios. She walked into Aphelios when he had White Gun. That was strange. But nice. Well played, well played. Now, time for the next thing to happen. This does give you movement speed when you're inside of the little flames. It gives you 20 movement speed, so I could go like a burn build. This gives you like a bunch of attack speed, and it is adaptive, I suppose. And if I was to go attack speed LeBlanc, and for some reason I got the one that makes it so you gain bonus movement speed based off of your attack speed, that would be beneficial. But I guess I will just go Pyromancers because it's probably less risky, and I mean... the other one with the attack speed would only be good if I could somehow get the augment that like allows it to be strong and stuff. I think that my teammate might just be screwed. Yeah, I'll just like let him have the portal, I guess. Swain has no ultimate anymore, which is good. This poking. Nice, good kill. I'm just standing on this to heal myself. Still healing myself. I just will continue, like, going around and just making sure that they never hit us. And how much damage did Don't Blink deal now? That's not that bad. 341. That's okay. We could go more burn effects here, just to make my burn effects even larger. So I guess I'll just go Blackfire Torch as my AP item. Or my mana item. It also gives CDR so we can spam more frequently, and now the burn effect is a little bit bigger. I don't think that the movement speed... oh, it goes up. Huh. I didn't realize that the movement speed actually goes up based off of each burn effect. Honestly, that's kind of significant. Nice. So maybe we should just go Liandry's next to get another percentage movement speed buff to make my Don't Blink even better. I didn't even realize that's how that works. Interesting. They have Redemption... oh my goodness. I tried to get to the portal, but she flashed on me. Sad, but... Aphelios might be able to win because he has White Gun. Oh. Oh, yeah, he just barely was able to win that. Nice. I mean, that's worth. Well played, Aphelios. Well played. My Don't Blink that round did a whopping 19 damage. Huge. How much does Rylai slow by? 30%? Is there an augment that gives you movement speed based off of your ability haste? Isn't there? Arena augments. I'm just gonna like quickly look that up because I actually don't remember. I feel like it is. Oh. Yeah, there's a few. There's like Foxfire with the RE thing, Giant Slayer, which is something that I can get, Home Guard. So this would be where there would be a Giant Slayer, maybe. Oh, but I also can do Gamba Anvil and try to get the, other thing. Ah, but this also gives you crazy movement speed. Gain ability haste equal to AP could be decent, but I would rather have the movement speed, I guess. So if I do Mad Scientist and I get Tiny, I can run so fast. I think I want that. Let's just hope that we get lucky with it. Let's try to really benefit from the silver augment that I took. It might sound weird, but I mean, this isn't a bad thing to have in the first place. Even when this makes me large, I imagine it's still okay. Dang, I really am tiny. Nice, if Ilios was able to kill that other guy, I mean, she's just gonna die here. There's no way that she can escape. 228 damage. Whoa, that's not that much. At all. It's okay, though. I'm surprised that we won this round. Zed has a pretty crazy stuff going on with his Clown College. Clown College is really good, because it's just the Shaco Q1. I figured he would just one-shot my teammate, but he didn't. She has Spell Wake, and Spell Wake is awful. I'm just looking to see if there's any more movement speed stuff. There's a silver augment called Shadow Runner, which gives you 300 movement speed whenever you use a dash ability or blink. That would count for both parts of my W in 300. This is 1% per 10, so that'd be 30% bonus damage because it's 300 movement speed. So that's crazy, right? That would be like a really amazing thing to have. So there's a few things that we can be on the lookout for. Yeah, it's a gold augment called With Haste, which gives you bonus movement speed equal to 150% of your ability haste. So if there's a gold augment, we can try to re-roll for that, because getting that would be pretty significant too. Poor guy just like tried going for me and just failed so miserably. Oh, that's so funny. Yo, my Don't Blink did 8 damage. That's funny. It did absolutely nothing. The thing is that some champions that I face, like Shyvana has W that gives her movement speed, and Kha'Zix has ultimate which gives her movement speed. Oh, we have not lost a single round yet. Oh, movement speed and size. Boom. We're smaller and we're faster. Huge. I'm not spending my anvils because I'm just trying to see if I can, like, instead buy another prismatic instead. Because I feel like I'm fine with a burn. And I don't think that I should build a Rylai's just yet. Because maybe I don't even want the Rylai's. How fast are these guys? Who are we facing? These guys? They're both doing anvil run. 401, 345. So I have, like, 10% bonus damage to the Xin Zhao. Because I have 100 more movement speed than him. And I guess that doesn't even matter with me not stepping inside the like rings that I create too. If I step in the rings, it's even greater. Nice, dude. Don't Blink value is really coming through here. We got a massive 12 damage that round. I am large this round, so my movement speed, of course, is like not as good, I guess. My movement speed could be greater if I became tiny instead, because it's random with Mad Scientist. We can make the ring smaller. Having no revives probably isn't very good. 2 more rounds to go. I honestly don't really know what I want to have for a prismatic. Because there's not really that many prismatic... Oh, no, I guess Giant Slayer. I'd want Giant Slayer for the movement speed. So let's hope that we get that. Let's see what this is, too, because this is augment selection. Darn. So the one that we said that we wanted was a silver augment that was, like, the Foxfire. Okay, this is also decent. Okay, so this gives you movement speed for 2 seconds, I guess, even though I don't like this. I don't think I can use it very well, but I'll try, because it's movement speed related. Yeah, I tried using it, it didn't work. I tried pressing F, but it just didn't even go off whatsoever. It's so strange to use with a champion like me. So is there like a 10-second cooldown on it? Okay, got it. Attack range, dash, blink, create like thingy. Wow, this is really bad. Spellwake is probably the only one that's good here. Still not really that good, but oh well. We'll just take Locket. Didn't get what we wanted, but in the end, it's okay, I guess. I really want to see how much I can deal if I use this correctly. I've not lost a single round, still. Whoa, I am getting berserked down to literally just dying instantly because she just berserked me to death. Oh, wow, that's a pretty ridiculous way of playing her. Holy crap. So, Puppeteer is kind of insane on her, got it. But how much did my damage do? 510, see? Finally, value. Value out of that, huge value. That's not bad damage at all. 510. And I barely even did that much during that round, too. Imagine if I was able to, I don't know, more effectively use it. What does my movement speed go to when I use it? Let's see if I, like, it... So if I sit on this, it's 518. If I use this, 617. This would be like 20% bonus damage-ish. Siobhan is still like... Oh, Siobhan has Giant Slayer. Lucky. I wish that I had that. Oh, I'm tiny this round. Nice. So I'm even faster. Let's just get her shield gone. Yo! Nice. 529. Big value. I mean, we'll take Jewel Gauntlet because there's honestly nothing else here to take that probably is very good for us, so... We're versus the Gwen. I won't make the mistake of just getting myself killed again because that was a huge mistake by me. She has Tap Dancer. Swain has Fade Magic. He used his ultimate. Oh my goodness gracious. I also get feared from like a billion miles away. What the heck? I don't know how we're supposed to beat these guys ever. With the thing that I have, at least. Maybe if I had something else, but this seems like not possible. I have Void Staff now, but I feel like there's no way that my Void Staff is going to be enough. The amount of AP that he has is so ridiculous, too. Oh, goodness. I guess we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping. Yeah, these guys are unbeatable. There's no freaking way. This is not possible to win versus unless you think that you can find something that allows you to beat them, but it feels like our damage is so bad that I'd rather just, like, FF, because I know that I can't get anything to win. So it's up to my teammate whether he thinks that he can win it or not. Did you get anything? Okay, you got something that's on-hit related. That's not, honestly, probably enough. Do not think that's it. Yikes. My don't blink value is not really that good right now. Because I also get slowed down by Swain, too. So that's pretty sad. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna try to just jump on the Gwen immediately and I guess just see if I can, like, deal a little bit to her. And if I... Yeah, I'm already, like, berserk, even though I feel like I didn't even get hit a single time. Oh, you killed. Big. My don't blink did 418. Okay, so clearly there is a way for my Aphelios to win. I didn't think that there was, and he knows that there's an angle that he has to be able to achieve the dream. Well played, dude. I'm gonna sell my Blackfire Torch and buy another Prismatic. And buy Turbo Chem Tank. I guess, because, I mean, at least I can make myself unstoppable so I don't, go berserk anymore, right? I guess? Is decent? He has Fey Magic. Oh, they are just running for him and he's gonna die instantly. It's so challenging. I tried so hard to, like, not get hit by stuff, but in the end I couldn't do it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye.